Hello, 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 my beautiful Taurus. This is your general tarot and oracle forecast for December the 29th as we pull out of the year 25 to January the 4th, a new year of 26. Let's see what your download message is and your all over theme, leadership. Okay, let's see what the tarot cards have to say for this week. Let's see what we have. I trust everybody had a beautiful time off. If you were off, some of you may have had to work, but if you were off or just in general, you enjoyed the holiday season and your Christmas. All right, moving into a new year. Starting off, we have the Tower with the Two of Pentacles and the Justice card. In the second position, your focus part of the reading, you have the World, you have the Pisces card, the Moon, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. In the challenge position, the center position, you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Seven of Cups, two sevens in a row, and you have the Queen of Cups. Messages from Spirit, you have the Ten of Wands, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the the Knight of Pentacles. At the end of the week, you have the Nine of Swords, you have the Strength card, and your final card is that of the Two of Wands. Okay, coming in with your download message and your all over energy, you've got leadership. You have the ability to step up, take the steering wheel, be at the helm of your ship. You have control of your emotions and things that you want to be heard and said. This is a card that says you could be maybe leveling up at work. Maybe you're getting a new job description. Maybe you're going to be getting more money because of that. Maybe you're going to have more supervisory responsibilities. But whatever it is, you have the ability to sit in the seat of power and have yourself heard. Now, coming in with your first card, your life or career, you've been given the card prickly situation. You need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. Something could be a little bit tricky, maybe either on a personal level, in a relationship with communication, or at your place of employment. So it doesn't say ignore it. It just says take a wide berth. Don't get caught up in other people's drama, and keep your wits about you. Listen to your little inner voice of reason, your gut feeling, your instincts, and your intuition, and don't jump in the heat of the moment and when things can be said you can't take back. Now, coming in with that, you have the Justice card, you have the Two of Pentacles, and you have the Tower. Something might suddenly happen all of a sudden that brings on this situation. This is a card of immediate and imminent change. Something suddenly happens, and now you're faced with, what do I do? It's a card of change. It's I'm going to change something. I'm going to make things different. I'm going to do what I want to do for a change, taking the leadership. Maybe some of you, it could have to do with your work and your career, and you're going to do something on your own. Maybe you're going to open your own business if your job position here has ended, or there's restructuring going on. But regardless, the Tower has to do with something ending. It doesn't have to be your job or your career. It could be a relationship, a phase in your life. The end of anything here, and you're going to rebuild a better, stronger foundation because you don't want to get caught in this position again. Justice is going to be served. Justice is that card that, says stay calm, think clearly, and trust yourself. If things don't go planned, if you act with integrity and stay true to yourself, everything will work out in your favor. You just need to have faith that imbalanced situations will eventually be resolved. Justice always prevails. When you're feeling lost or alone, remember that justice is on your side, and I always say it'll be waved in your favor. Coming in with the Two of Pentacles, the card of balance, taking yourself to center. You could be juggling a lot of things on your plate right now, whether it's your time, effort, support, or, your money. This card says there could be two choices, decisions, options, and offers that may be presented to you. You'll take your time. You'll make the right one. You're changing things here. Justice is going to be waved in your favor. Coming in your focus part of the reading, which is also career and money, Taurus, you have been given the candle. And it says ambition, taking action, hustle, manifest, and money. Okay, you're manifesting money. Your career could be management, high rank, visibility, and athletic. I think you're taking on a new job description, a new role, whether you're going to open your own business or whether you just have a leveling up, a promotion of some sort. Remember, one candle can light many. This is a card that says you're finally seeing the light. You're able to take action and go after what you want. Making more money, I think, is what's happening here. But you're going to be busy doing it because along with that comes more responsibility and workload. Coming in with this is the Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, and the World. Planting your seeds, working towards your goals. But if you stay consistent and determined to do this, stand in your determination, you will see this come to fruition. She is like Mother Earth. She's got a green thumb. What she puts her hands to, she sees the growth and the harvest come in. But Rome wasn't built in a day. She realizes this is a gestation period. It takes time. She's able to spread herself around. She's a great mother. She's into her family, into her animals, into her society and the ecosystem. This card says that you will be able, if you take your time and prioritize things, to do all those things. Be patient, okay? This is a card of planting your seeds and waiting for your harvest to come in. The moon comes in and says, don't get up in your head and create an illusion that things aren't going to work out, because guess what? You have everything that you need. You have your intuition and your instincts about you, and everything you've learned will lead you properly. You've been feeling as though you couldn't get a fresh breath of air lately, but you know, it's always darkest before the dawn, but when that moon comes out, it illuminates everything. This is the energy of the Pisces. Coming in next, you have the World. The world's at your feet. This is the end of one cycle, the beginning of a new one, starting something new here, getting that chance to move forward. You will make the right decisions. You're taking on a brand new beginning here with the World. The World is a beautiful card. It's at your feet. You have the ability to make those decisions, plant those seeds, and know that you can have what you want. Doing your research here, finding the situation and the answers that you need here is imperative with the Moon card. Coming in the center position, help, hurdle, or challenge, and this is, the financial freedom card. I love it. And when you get this card and you get the crown, again, I see leadership coming in here with the crown. And it's, crowning achievements, even better than money jars. These represent freedom and self-mastery, and leadership is part of that. When you are financially free, your lack of money no longer defines the limitations of your life. You're working on something here, my beautiful Taurus, and I think you're going to find this new position, if you get a new position, or something's going to come in to make you have the relief and the material things you need in your life, possibly finances, to move forward and be comfortable and happy. The Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. You may be feeling pulled in all directions, but you have that ability to know that you can do this. But the only reason the Queen of Cups is able to do that, and the workload she takes on, she's the ultimate mother, she's there for her family, she's being pulled in all these directions, and she does it because she loves to do it, but she takes time for herself. So this is a card that says pull back, take time, knows a full sentence. I always say no, oh well, they can be mad till they're glad. This is your life, and you know what you need to do. You need to rejuvenate, recharge in order to refocus and move ahead. You have that ability. You may be in the company of this Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, who's there to help, heal, and guide you. Along comes the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Many choices and decisions. You may be feeling a bit overwhelmed at this time. The Seven of Cups says, take your time. Think about what it is you truly want to see come to fruition. Remember, everything that glitters isn't gold, right? And if it looks too good to be true, it probably is too good to be true. So be mindful of that. The Cups is that card of, tapping into what it is you truly want to do on an emotional level. So don't be afraid to do that, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Taurus. Move forward with confidence. Make those choices that you need to make. Okay, you're going to figure it out. It could be a very overwhelming situation though when you've got so much coming in on your plate. All right, so don't be afraid. When you imagine your dreams coming true, the possibilities seem endless. However, to bring your dreams to life, it's important to stay focused and committed. Think carefully about your choices and create a solid plan before you take any action. Only then can you turn your big dreams into a reality. Coming in with that, you have the Seven of Wands. Standing your ground for some reason. Not giving up. Moving forward and realizing that you have something here of worth. Something here to defend. All right? Standing up for yourself. Absolutely. You fought a hard battle to get where you are right now. And some people might even be a little bit envious of your success. But don't bring yourself down. You need to rise above the pettiness of other people because you deserve to be where you are, Taurus. Stand your ground and fight for what you've created. You deserve this. Coming in with your messages from Spirit and your guides, you've got the card Seagull, and it says cunning, perseverance, fearlessness, survival, and freedom. Well, when you make your mind up and you have a goal to go after, stay consistent, go after it, stay determined. We know the seagulls like that. You're walking down the beach and you're carrying a container of French fries, and that seagull doesn't care. He's after his goals, and he swooshes down and grabs them. So this is about being brave. This is about planning your moves, listening to your inner voice of wisdom, and thinking on your feet. Coming in next with that, you have the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Ten of Wands. You're working hard on your goals, and you're taking your time, though, because you're working towards something new here. You pushed yourself very hard with the Ten of Wands, but it's over now. You, at the time, couldn't see the trees for the forest, rather, for the trees, but you got through something only because of your due diligence, your hard work, and your determination. But it wasn't fun. You took on maybe more than you could handle. Don't take on the burdens of other people, my beautiful Taurus. It's not your job. I see you realizing that now and making your life a lot easier and lighter as you move forward through this new year. The Knight of Pentacles comes in and says you're going to take your time. You're going to plan your moves. You're going to write out your to-do list and tick them off according to priority. He never fails because he's articulate, creative, and accurate. Won't make a mistake. Paying attention to details with the Eight of Pentacles, working on your goal, your job, your career, your craft. What you've got there is amazing. Standing your ground, working towards your goals. This is a card of maybe learning some new skill and applying it to your resume, perhaps. Coming in at the end of the week, which is your angel card number, you've been given 1221 1221. Taking action, moderation, patience, flow, clarity, joy, movement, self-realization, and taking action. Time to implement long-cherished ideas, Taurus. You're on the right track towards making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness and new opportunities are at hand. Trust the process. You're going in the right direction, Taurus. Whatever you're working on right now is the right thing for you at this time. You have the Two of Wands, you have the Strength card, and you have the Nine of Swords. The Two of Wands is that card of, forward thinking, moving towards your goals, getting serious about your future here. Okay, she's sitting there looking out the window, and she's not just imagining it, but she's planning and taking a course of action. She's not going to sit here long and daydream. She needs to start making concrete plans. And you as well have all the resources, Taurus, you need to make your dreams a reality. Now's the time, okay, to put your ideas into motion and see what you can achieve at this time. You could be planning a trip for business or pleasure or both, and you could be considering taking a partner into this new endeavor. The Strength card says, this is a card that says stand in your strength, let people know who you are and what you're made of, but be careful you don't get caught up in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion and say things you can't take back. Okay, this is a card of tolerance, compassion, patience, and listening to the other side of the story. You may be worried about something, which means your head could be racing when you go to bed and you're carrying those thoughts with you. Please clear your mind. Do what you need to do to relax yourself so you don't carry these worries with you to bed. This is a card that says you must be optimistic and stay positive in order for these beautiful goals of yours to come to fruition. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, this is your general tarot and oracle forecast for this week, moving quickly into a brand new, beautiful year. I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow, beautiful Taurus.